Hello, everyone. This is Maradius, and today we are going to be starting not starting, what I'm saying. We are going to be continuing my 100% run of the Zelda classic game Destiny of the Oracles. Now, let's see. Where we left off, we did finish Nayru level 3 and level 4. I think we still have to do level 5 for Nayru. We also have that gosh dang masked monkey who's been causing us no end of grief. Hello, Luke Lima. Good to see you. We also started the trading quest. So I know we got something for that, but I think let's progress a little bit more, and then we'll worry about that. Save here, so if I die, we just come back here. Oh, hello, Yukles. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but all the same. Give me just a moment. Okay. We got normal Skulltulas. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Oh, there's another entrance. Well, I might want to go in there. Oh, it's literally right next. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. And now we go back out, and now we go this way. See, where was... There's a third entrance? I mean, I guess that's not too surprising, but... let me just double check, make sure that... No, me forgetting what I literally got last time, jeez. Apparently YouTube chat is just terrible. Well, that is unfortunate. It might be that like the plugin I'm using to show chat on stream, it just does not work very fast with YouTube. So I do apologize in advance for that. Yep, hello. Yep, definitely welcome. Get close enough for this. There we go. I mean, like, the thing is that, like, I have a little thing on the side that shows Twitch chat on my OBS setup, but it doesn't show YouTube chat, and yet it still shows up in the thing in the stream itself. So I'm wondering if, like, that might be related. YouTube chatters aren't as common, so it's probably why I haven't really noticed issues with it before. I see. Alright. Now we want to go this way. Okay, we got two paths. Probably not the wisest starting position for me to go for, but... No, I messed it up. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's see. Well, that could introduce rounds. I think until some time of the next quest. Well, if you had fun making them, it's alright. Gosh, I messed it up again! Oh, wrong button. I should be playing these on 2.55. Give me just a moment. Yeah, 2.55.10 is the one I'm planning on. That could be explanation for some of the stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, another block puzzle. All right. Move those there for now. What do I see? This is interesting. I wasn't able to replicate some of the bugs I had. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I was definitely doing some jank, I guess. Yeah, that is interesting. Here we go. Alright, let's see. So, well, now we obviously just go where the block doors are. Yeah, I don't know why I stepped in the water. Well, that will affect another room, I presume. Let's go to the other spot. Oh, it's the Moblin King. Then keep my distance base 2.59 so you don't introduce new bugs. That's totally fair. Well, first of all, I want to say I appreciate this guy being a mini boss here at the place on Rolling Ridge where the Great Boblin had his base before Oracle Ages. What am I doing? I have a... Oh boy, that's a lot of bombs. Oh, but no, he's dead. Yeah, I've only somewhat recently got back into Zelda Classic over the past few months, so I'm still like not used to all the intricacies about the different versions. I just grabbed whatever the most recent one was. The Master Brewing uses. Okay, that hit these switches. Sure does. What did that actually do first? Because I didn't check. I guess I opened the door. Alright, now that should let us go this way. I think I should have gone the other way, but... swap to this. Just no. No, I want to use the better weapon. I'm sorry. I know this will cause problems for me later down the line, but I want to use a better weapon. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the next one to make sure, so I don't run into bugs like this. Or like, well, not like this, because I haven't run into any today, but I'll keep that in mind for the future, yeah. Get through this room. Where does this take us? We'll go there in just a moment. So we need keys for that. Alright, now we go this way. I'd be so annoyed when the teleport and updates his version to send it to finish it. No, that's fair. For whatever reason, like in my mind, I see like 2.55, and I think, oh, the 2.55.10 must also be fine. But no, why would that be the case? I mean, it's still like it hasn't really hampered the experience, regardless. So it's whatever. This. That turns off that water, so we can get this. Now go this way. And we got a key, so we can use it. Lovely. Hopefully I didn't screw myself over with that. Christians will take multiplayer gameplay here to another level. Yeah, I saw. I'm very curious how that's gonna work. Well, I mean, like, it will work similar to this, I presume, but I'm assuming you're gonna have like there's gonna be a ton of dungeons then, so each character has their time to shine, right? Oops. Well, I'm still gonna solve this the intended way. There we go. Yeah, so do you know if that's like a 2.55.10 bug, or is it a bug that you encountered previously as well? I'm just assuming that this means something broke with the update. Introduce your characters and a final dungeon you can play as all. That makes sense. Part of me was thinking like, oh, for like more, but when you have that many characters, having so many dungeons would just get out of control pretty quickly. So I could understand toning it down a little. I think we need to go this way, yeah. Yeah, I'll still like try to go and do those legit when if I accidentally trigger them like that. But yeah, it is unfortunate that bug exists. Go this way first. And the boomerang's not gonna work here. Yeah, no, because it's on a different layer. Okay, a lot of winding paths here. It's also going to be 25 cycles long with tons of collectibles. Most are post-game stuff only. Fair, fair, fair. That should be interesting and fun to do. I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Let's see here. Okay, I kind of just warped over that. Might mess that up. That works. Where does this take us? Found dungeon, couple of optional bosses, and a post-game dungeon. Ooh, that's neat. Post-game content is almost always cool. Okay, it is cool most of the time. You said that because when I did Isle Rebirth, there was definitely some rough stuff with that post-game dungeon. But that was more of a skill issue than anything else. Bonus content's generally fun, so I approve. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, so we want to... get rid of that water. You know, I probably just forgot about that part over there. This quest has 3 post-game dungeons. Ooh, that's neat. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Okay, so that water is still there. It's not pouring through there anymore, but it's still here. Alright, so... Missed a trigger where you were a second ago. That would make sense. Like, obviously I did that. I'm just blind, I guess. Oh, okay. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Feel a little silly for not realizing that, but I'll just burn these guys up in the meantime. Okay, this, and I'll do something. Okay, let's see. We can do that, do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, and there we go. Not sure why it doesn't react to fire arrows. I think that's because the fire arrows. This is just an idea. I think that, like, since it doesn't hit, it only creates a fire when it impacts with an object. So if it doesn't impact with the wall, which it'll go over it, then it doesn't trigger it, I think. I think that's just from my very limited observation. Script all these fancy weapons for a Metroid quest. That's interesting. Let's see that. Well, I can see it with some of this. Like with the magic boomerang doesn't work like normal boomerangs work. Okay, so this guy is. They come down from the ceiling. They can hit you if you're north of them. Interesting. Yeah, that's neat. Being able to use stuff like that. I need to be careful not to die. Well, that fair would certainly help. These guys are a bit tankier than the previous guys. And then we go down here. So now I need to get to the other side, which, okay, it's easy enough. Just go back the way we came. Now we get the big key, and I can go back the other way. Actually, what is this going to get for us? I need to remember what path I took to get here. Didn't take too long. Oh yeah, here we go. So now the way to get to the blue chest was... it'll take me a moment. Chests demand an increased enemy variety for this quest. At one point there was a version where every room's enemies were randomized among the available ones for the dungeon. That's interesting. I could see, like, when you have a lot of dungeons, enemy variety does help out, but yeah. Oh wait, no, I can just do this, and that'll take me over here. No, that doesn't. That gets me, like, to the upper part of the room, but it doesn't actually get me to the item. Oops. It's a warp. Should be... Oh, try this. Yep, there we go. You never played it, so you didn't make it public and eventually scrapped it. Got the red ring of wisdom wearing this reduces the damage Nayru takes. Nice. Well, did it like at least like work, or was it something that was just a work in progress and you never ended up finishing it? Because I will admit, like, I can see some issues with having like, as you probably noticed from my playthrough of Passage Through Time, I did get a little bothered by those caves where it was just the same big batch of enemies several times over. So I can understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, like, when you have a long quest like this, you have to make do with what you have. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything here. I suppose that's better than fighting for my life against some crazed monster. Feed me. Who said that? You've come to feed me, yes? I don't know what you're talking about. Show yourself. Didn't write anything you didn't know how it just shows from this. That's fair. It's a plant? I've been here for so long. Does the sun still shine outside? Yes? Why are you here? How can you talk? Long, long ago, I was plucked from the depths of time and nurtured here. I must keep all away from the essence of time that rests here. I see, and I can't convince you to let me by. So, you have come to sate my hunger after all. This should be fun. Oh, okay, well. Halfway through the second game. I need to be careful with my magic. And my health, for that matter. Okay, well, not if a fairy drops. Then it's a little more free. Well, I mean, like, I still need to be careful. Should be... Okay, well, I'm spawning more guys. Well, not as hard as the masked monkey, I will say that. Nobody ever figures out the vine sweep. Well, okay, but to be fair, do you need to? But I mean, like, you could probably use Ember Seeds pretty well. Or it could be the boomerang, like, that one boss from Wind Waker. Got the sacred soil from the spot to the seeds of the future take root and grow. Trials are bound to become more difficult from this point on, my dear. You must learn to swim the waters of our land if you are to continue your journey. These creatures, even the plants, they all have some kind of mind. How can this be? Do not feel pity for our foes. They have chosen their course. Have you? Have I? From the moment that I left, it seems that my fate has been sealed. No one can predict what is to come with absolute certainty. Not even I can say what is to be. Someone had to arrange all this. They must have had a reason to act this way. Indeed, our foes want the very prosperity that we once enjoyed. Is that such a bad thing, to live a life in peace? Not when it comes at the price of another's joy. But we're doing the same thing, taking from them what they seek to steal from us. How can this be right? You can see this is very troubling for you. Perhaps when you see how far they have gone, you will be able to put aside such sentiment. But now, seek the remains of a ship that once sailed their waters in the far southwest. Well, I forgot the name of the boss in Wind Waker. So that probably is why I didn't make that connection. Oops. Well, we have the rest of this place to explore, and we'll do that before going back to Din. Alright, maybe this time we can finally kill this guy. He's still tanky. And I'm not doing myself any favors by getting hit a bunch. Let's heal. Well, now he's just each essence makes your level 1 weapon in healing potion strong. Interesting. Well, I knew it made the potion strong. I didn't know about the basic weapon. Hello, James. Thank you for the good luck. I will probably need it, given how I've been struggling a bit with this stuff. Letters marked from the Bank of Linacity to Mr. Goron. The Mr. Goron himself? Which all other Gorons aspire to be? Interesting. Unfortunately, we already know where he is. Just need to be careful not to die. Once I finish exploring all this, I'll swap back to Din and do a bit more exploration as her. Reach her level 6, probably. My loan application's been approved. Alright, that's good for you. I hope to see you in Linacity later, then. I need to remind myself when I've actually gone and explored around Rolling Ridge. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I need to come back when I have the hammer. That's fair. Okay, you can't do anything else here. Then we have... Oh, really, we have a lot of stuff up there. I need to figure out how to get that key. Okay, yep, you can't just grab it with the boomerang. Not how it works. Okay, well, that's easy enough. I mean, like, it's probably over there or something. Or, well, maybe not. That might be something you do as Din. I could see that being the case. Alright, so... maybe I should head back to Linacity. I should really go via the fast travel thing instead of taking the long way back. So maybe I went far enough that it would have been faster to just go all the way back, but you know, whatever. Alright, here. I guess I should ask around because I need to find the trading quest people. Yeah, you're not gonna have anything. Mayor's probably not gonna have anything. Don't think you're gonna have anything. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like I said, like, need to figure out how to. Since I need to get from the cross water, then I'll have to do that. Oh, Rolling Ridge? Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Is there any, like, other person I really want to talk to? No, I think it's a good time to go and swap back to Din. Each step in the trading sequence swaps worlds. Okay. That's good to know. So there is someone out there who will want what I have. There's a manuscript, I believe. Need to remind myself where all the NPCs that would be interested in such a thing. And I know there's hints about where to go for the trading sequence because you built that in, but I am going to refrain from using them for now. I just need to refresh myself what there's still 10 letters to get. Interesting. It's not gonna have anything. Why haven't I been this way yet? This has a lot more post-game requirements than the previous one. That's fair. Was there even really any post-game stuff in Passage Through Time? Because in fact, I don't really remember much. Kind of thought it ended after you beat the game, but I could be very. I'm assuming I might be very wrong about that. A large seed satchel, good. Well, maybe not the best because I don't really use seed satchels that much anymore, or use emerald seeds that much. But upgrade's an upgrade. You gotta take what you can get. I ended up back in the maze by accident. Oops. What was... Okay, nothing there. Then, let's check a few other places. Obviously, 8 Symmetry City could have some stuff. Doubt here. The boss on the roof and falling through the air are optional. Well, I did do both of those. Now granted, like, I think I might have, I think I got a duplicate, friendship, or token of friendship. So that probably allowed me to do a little, to do the last fight when maybe I shouldn't have. Because I know I didn't truly get all, what was it, 20 friendship tokens, but not sure where the last one was. Crackpot. Green treasure might be another treasure. Alright, so we got that. Now we just need to go around a bit as the din, find someone. I haven't figured out which one I missed yet. Yeah, that is a bit oof, but I assume we'll... There's 2 optional bosses. Somehow I missed both. The other shall lead deep in the realm of ice. Oh, interesting. So this is, I'm assuming, the advice thing for what Din should do. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how I messed up that that one. But that's definitely something I will work on when in between games next time. Alright, well, there should still be something around. Still, oh yeah, right, I forgot, I still need to find another one of those altars. Most people don't speak the giant, so yeah, I can understand why most people don't, because he looks like statues from the previous game. Or, well, Armos. And then the fact that they're not attacking here, it might be easy to assume that they're just statues. I did find, obviously, like, his equivalent in Nayru's, yeah, sorry. With Nayru's stuff in Laverna, obviously the counterpart is the guy sleeping in the Adventurers Guild or whatever it is. Yeah, I guess that would make sense that they're soldiers instead of just being statues there. nothing there. Obviously, we know he's gonna need something at some point, but we have yet to figure out what that is. We got a ban. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Obviously, we know this guy is also trading quests, but not yet. I put too many hints in this, to be honest. Well, I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with having hints. I think with like fan games like this, if you have some way to like be able to find secrets and whatnot, it helps a lot because you're not really going to have a comprehensive guide, or you're a lot less likely to have a comprehensive guide than you are with actual, or not actual, but like the more popular games or fan games. So it does help. I'm just refusing to use them right now because I think it's better if I figure it out for myself first. And if I'm really just stuck where I feel like I've explored everything and I don't know where to go, then that's a good time to bring out the hints. But I at least would like to have the option. You're nothing helpful. Imagine you're gonna... Well, there's not really anyone to talk to over here, so I should probably head back. Let's see. Doesn't help when you add new stuff and don't provide clues to its existence. Well, yeah, that could hurt a little bit. There. Okay, so he's part of the trading quest. He's going to want gloves. Alright, where there's enough like obvious stuff that are involved with the trading quest that I feel like there should definitely be something I'm missing. I don't mind spending a bit more time. I mean, I guess the guy over there by the entrance to the mines could possibly... I need to stop going. It's a system where you can buy a one-time clue revealer. Fortunately, it's currently a little broken. That's not the thing you buy in the tree, or the tree, and then that one hidden ditch, right? Because I did buy that. The thing that costs $999. Not because I needed him, but just more for the novelty of it. No, you don't have anything. That cracked pot looks just like mine. If you have it, I'll share something good. It is. Well, then I kind of wasted it by buying it. Yeah, I buy it. I mean, I got there's technically, I guess 2 things you can buy, but it probably only does 1 or something. Got a rotten brisket. It's too hard to eat, but maybe someone else can. Alright, well, now we need to find someone who's hungry. Who the heck is hungry? Well, yeah, I know it's here. Cause like I can see, I know it's the green text as soon as I got it, but yeah. Alright, now let's see, where do I go for... I'm much more clueless about where potential people for Nayru are. Was there someone who was hungry somewhere? I mean, like, obviously there is, but I just need to remember. I think he needs something. Let's see. I mean, like, I don't remember anyone in town needing anything either. I mean, like, I guess like a Goron would be the obvious answer. Because, well, Gorons, but... let me head up here. So, like, going here is what I hope is the obvious answer. Having a Ralph cameo has become a running gag. I've definitely noticed them. Alright, he is trading quest 2, but we do not have his thing yet. Right, I still need to save up for that. A rotten brisket is not a gift for his grandfather. Got it. Just like double check to make sure. Oh. That guy just outright tells you what to expect. Alright. That being said, I do not recall... also, I'm glad I was randomly checking this, because I would have forgotten. Oh, wait, no, I do remember what that opened. There was a broken column somewhere. Like, I might as well just double check for other... Like, I know there was other spots that needed that. Are they in dungeons? They might have been. Well, a good time as any to check. Tester for a quest called Legend of Amy Rose, the Oracle of the Emerald. That's why she shows up here. Interesting. very nice that you show nods to other games you helped out with. Very neat. Let's see. Cause like I know there's a few chests you can't get until you get an item later. I guess I should check uneven edifice again. I'm going all over the. What was level 2 again? The Royal Gallery, that's right. Let me double check over there. It's not looking like this was one of those dungeons at first glance. Let me go check out level 3 again. Like, I definitely... Okay, yep. Here we go. Remember path to take. Piece of heart. Nice. Alright. That's one less thing we need to worry about. I don't think level 4 had any, but I should go double check before I forget. Consulted a 1-to-1 map for accuracy and screens to let use as much as possible. Well, I definitely appreciate, like, I need to, like, not die. I appreciate how it's very much recognizable as Labrina, and even though, like, I'm not as familiar with, Oracle of Ages as much as I am Oracle of Seasons, I still very much recognize all these places, so I just find that really cool. So I just want to say I do really appreciate it. It is very neat that you've done that. Maybe I should just go back to excuse me, as Din for a bit. Well, no. Because, like, I did already discover her level 6. Well, no, I do still need to find some stuff, though, so... Well, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. I should never go this way. Oh, no, this is the spot that I just unlocked. Duh. Isn't it some torches only burn for some reason? Hello again, my friend. You've taken it upon yourself to behold my story. Oh, I think I finally lost those monsters that were chasing me. This seems to be a dead end. Perhaps it took a wrong turn? Rip. Oh dear. How did I get here? Where exactly am I? Thank goodness you're safe. I wasn't sure that was going to work. Are you the one who saved me from those fiends? Yes, my name is Marin. Your appearance, this place, it is strange, yet somehow familiar. So you saw it once in a dream? That's it, exactly. There's a reason why, but it's a very long story. Let's step inside. Many years ago, this isle was cast off from Hyrule. We have been lost ever since. However, recent events have taken place which may force us to leave our home forever. You have seen the attacks upon Hyrule. Other lands, including your home and mine, are at risk. Oh yeah, no, I already noticed that because I already found a few out of order. How were you able to bring me here? A powerful relic was left here when our isle was cast asunder, the Ocarina of Time. I've heard of that, but I thought that it was still in Hyrule. That's far harder to explain. If you see, it is. This isle exists because of a point in time where the two outcomes were possible. The Ocarina, this created a new reality where I live. The thing that really matters is the fact we're on the same side. I suppose. Anyways, the foes you saw in Hyrule have come here too. I was guided to the Ocarina by our guardian, the Windfish. Tell me your plan and how to intervene. So now what do we do? Yeah, I figured as much. Not sure. I'll ask the Windfish for advice. You should rest and relax while I'm gone. Play target practice best time, hit the crane and win a prize. There we go. Another one of those. And I know this the one in the snowy area is next. Just not step into the lava. But yeah, I figured this would be a... need to probably not be so obsessed with using that. Alright. Let's see. We'll just open that. Crystalline flame. Yeah, I did take a look at the page again recently. Level 6, Fiery Peak. Wait, so this is level 6. I need to go double check the snow area. Because I thought that was... Oh, another blue key. I don't mind if I do. I certainly could use more of those. There's another... I should really unlock this. Okay, nothing here. I mean, why am I not using the teleport, like, or the fast travel? I'm just being silly now. I'm getting so confused about what upgrades I have and haven't. Can I really walk on spikes? Because it doesn't quite seem like I can. Well, this will take me back here at least. Did I not go in this place before? Did I make a mistake? Oh, was this level 7? So. No, I did not finish the level 5. Which I assume is this. This is level 5. Yeah, I might as well go and do it now. I'm here. Alright, they have big projectiles. Well, I can't cross the water. Yeah, maybe I need to... I need to do a little more exploring. Let me make sure there's not something else for me to do over here while I'm here. Gosh, like, okay, yeah, no, I mean, so yeah, I even looked at the thing, but I did see water. My instinct is, that I need to be able to swim, not just jump across the water. That's just me being silly. Oh gosh, not the ice block puzzles. Oh man. Oh. Oh, okay, we move that to the side. Let's reset that. Well, they still mess me up all the same, so I am a little frightened. Mess that up just a little bit. Actually, no, I maybe just mess it up further. Ooh, I have, there's a speed up function in Zelda Classic, so it's not really that bad. Okay, I need to think about this a little harder before I just jump into it. Alright, let's think about this. Okay, I think I have this one figured out. There we go. Penguins again. Feels like I'm gonna need the Pegasus base or something. But we'll come back to that a little later. Oh boy. Alright, I'm not good at these. I mean, like, well, okay, so I'm generally fine with whatever difficulty, so long as it's enjoyable. I don't really care if it's easy or if it's hard. I don't really mind either way. But, oh boy, I'm bad at ice puzzles, man. I'm so bad at thinking through them. Let's try and think about this. Also, there's long dungeons. Well, okay, but I've been looking at the times of how long it takes me to get through the dungeons in the various Zelda classic games I've played. Your games are generally on the much shorter end for each dungeon, so I wouldn't be too worried unless it's like it takes several hours to get through them. Here we go. Well, I guess it's like only a problem if it's like really. Ooh, interesting. So it swaps the stage for Well, unless it like the mechanics start getting really repetitive, like what was in Anox's Castle. If it's like that, then like that's kind of a bit of a problem, but otherwise it shouldn't be too much of an issue, I think. And towards less massive kind of a 100 and expect the size of an overworld. Okay, but also, if we're being honest, like you're doing it with like so many characters involved that like you kind of have to have a lot in there, otherwise you're doing like a disservice to all the characters, you know? You actually think about this. Yeah, all the dungeons here have been pretty good. No, not more ice block puzzles. I mean, like, I know I'm doing better in this than I was with some of the ice block puzzles, but I just have ice block puzzle PTSD. Alright, where do we even begin, man? Well, I mean, that makes sense, but at the same time, oh man. It really is just ice block puzzle PTSD from IO Rebirth. Yeah, like I am managing this just fine, but my mind does not like to think about these puzzles. I still am mostly winging it though, so that's probably a bit of a problem for better or worse. This way. Jump over these instead of thinking, huh, should I try to swim? Hey, it's not gonna let me jump over. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Probably watch my health a bit more. But this is definitely more complex than 90%. But still, it's definitely shown a lot of improvement over some of the previous games, I think. The switch seems to have further shut. I must find some way to blast it. Blast it open again, you say? There we go. I don't think I'm going back across that. We'll cross everything right there. I really need to be keeping better track of my surroundings instead of just winging it so much. Only 4 blocks. Would be the best angle to approach this. Let me try. That. This was your hardest one? Oh no, I'm in for a rough time. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, I solved it. Well, I got lucky there then. There we go. That could have been very bad. Again, I don't know why that the right tests are acting that way, but they are. Still did that legit, but oof. Alright, see if these guys. Or you know, like, better option, I just don't. I mean, yeah, it's probably a bug. Right, this is one way. I need to really get my bearings. Okay, so this leads back this way. I just need to work my way back over. Can't go that way. Okay, don't just jump into the water. That chest should have been frozen. Oh. Well, I can try to make my way back there and try to solve it the way it's intended to solve it. You're supposed to defeat the enemy, so... Head back. Well, not like that, but think that breaks anything. Well, still, I kind of want to do it the legit way, though. Of course, it would be a little difficult to get back because it's a one-way. Even remember the way back? Might not. We'll just do that to get back to the start. You know, that just leaves me. Well, it's more or less reset. I think those turn things because I could not get out. Actually, see where I'm going. Teleport into the walls. There we go. Problem is like the whatchamacallit, the thing that switched Pop's paths was not properly working for me. Yeah, because it would take me to send me to the left instead of to the right, so there was no way to adjust it. Oh, I can go this way. Doors opened it nearby. Duly noted. I will be able to make use of that. Oops. I'm guessing that's not supposed to happen. Well, we'll just pretend we didn't see that then. Whoops. Don't know how that happened. There's a locked door on this side. I need to make sure I don't accidentally go back. We already went. I can't go that way. Well, I can just not activate this. Okay. That would simplify things. Just go down this way. Just making sure I did actually open that chest. Okay, chill, dude. Just take a chill pill. Special order which lets you walk over spikes and against the wind. Okay, so it's not quite like the Pegasus boots. Just lets you float over it. All right. Well, float, quote unquote. It's not really floating over it, but. I mean, I got that chest when it was unfrozen, but I guess it wasn't supposed to work quite. Yeah, at least I forgot where to go. There's another key. And then we can go this way now that we have that key. Okay, well, I need another key, so scratch that, I guess. Let's see. Need to remind myself where. Okay. Go up this way now. Remember, I can jump over water. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, we can swap it. We can just grab the chest. Alright, now we can head back that way, since we actually have what we need. Grab the fairy, thank you. Do that. Actually, I guess there's multiple ways. No, there's really only one correct way to approach this, and a few wrong ways. There we go. Butcher's farmer listening is even like that. We need to remember I can just... Another key needed? Alright, I'll keep going back. I can't remember using a lightning rod more often. Where else have I not been to? Probably hitting this is a good start. Certain style of script completely broken my latest quest for unknown reasons had to be written from scratch. This may explain some of what you see. Well, I mean, it works well enough. I don't really have a problem with how it's working. But maybe that's just me, but yeah. It does work mostly fine. Need to remind myself where I'm actually going. Again, let's see. Can I not go, but I can go now. And being able to go against the wind there doesn't do much. I'm just... need to... probably closer on that than I was initially wanting to give it credit for. Take a look through here. That's where I need to go. Do not die, because that would be silly. Potion a little. And then do that. Version bug. Recently fixed in this where weapons would. Lots of good things fixed. Double Lionels? In this room? I already did that. I already got this key. But yeah, I got the key I needed, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's, you know, another key I'm missing, which... You know, I would not be surprised if I was just missing this. And then we go... that. Side, not drown in the small bit of water. Let me actually fully teleport, please. All right, and then we go this way, and that way. need to... No, okay, I should kill these guys. Something's gonna drop. And not be irresponsible with my magic. Did I get them all? Well, it didn't do anything. I'll come back again. Have I played any quest designed for 2.55? And it's in 2.55 instead of 2.55.10? A good question. Gosh, I need another key. Where's it? I don't actually know. Well, that might activate a different... I'm silly. Literally just jump across. I have trouble remembering that sometimes. And now I'm sure a key will drop. Has to be scripted now available in the end. That makes sense. Yeah. Oopsies, I stepped to another spot I shouldn't. This is not in... I need to... I do need a lot of rupees, so that is much appreciated. That's the void. I should not listen to the call of the void. Yeah, I hope they'd like to just keep adding more and more features. So, the more you can do without scripts, the better. Obviously, scripts are real nice, but I think having more options of approach is very good. Because I haven't really been working enough on the thing to really know for sure what what has and has not been available before. Boy calls it up. There we go. Now we got that. So now we can grab what was in the big chest. Pretty much explored. So is this going to be Din's upgrade? No, it's Fall Breeze. Stone propels you in the direction you are facing with the center. Have to, well, okay. Lets me just glide across like that. Very handy. Goodbye. I need more medallion. Thank you. So that will help me cross a lot of gaps. No, I just need to make my way back to the start. Yeah, like I can't imagine there's gonna be a. Okay, well, it's not. It's not gonna help me here, but we'll just go around the long way. It's not. Don't shove me off my. Obviously having a lot of issues using this. Heck, man. Let's save. It should probably heal up, but yeah, Princess Rudo, don't tell me that you've joined the forces of darkness also. I remember you as well. On the day my home was shrouded forever in ice, you fled like the coward that you are. Now I have seen the light of truth thanks to Moran. Only through chaos can there be order. You're talking nonsense. Hero freed your home before. I'm trying to aid him and save my home in the process. All the efforts of your so-called hero are worthless, as are the trials you have gone through. Go up now and save yourself from having to endure more suffering. But tell you the same thing. Alright, well, you know, let's heal up a bit. And then cry, as I don't really have much in the way of magic. This should help. At least this is a decent weapon, and I'm not taking too much damage. Probably do a better job of dodging attacks, but it'll probably be fine. Well, she's dead. Rip to her. You'd be able to survive longer. Darkness. Great Oracle of Seasons. Long have I waited the day when you meet again, and I could rectify my defeat at the hands of that hero. Nox, I knew you had to be involved in this somehow. Think I've made this world possible? Why I'm powerful. I am now answered to a new master, as will you in due time. You're wrong. Once I have the fragments of darkness, I can free the hero and put an end to this madness. What leads you to believe that your course is not the one which we want you to take? You're just trying to trick me. I won't fall for your lies. Do you want, my dear? I must remain here until the time decree arrives. If you wish to continue the path you have begun, your next destination is the fiery crater in the northeast part of this realm. I hate to break it to you, Nox, but I kind of already knew that. Alright, so... Interesting. Did he only have one arm in Balance Through Nature? I'm not sure if I noticed. I feel like he did at least have two arms back then, but... maybe my memory is not the best on that regard. Let's see. I know there is... yeah. Crystal Fire. Okay, he's got a lot. He's actually kind of strong. Well, he's certainly tanky. Hopefully I don't run out of magic before I defeat him. Oh, I'm okay. I'm definitely gonna run out of magic now. need to be careful. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I got a little too overconfident with that one. Let me just speed up my way back. And let's try to, like, stay... wrong spot. Don't know why I went there. Actually, you know what? While I'm here... There was a chest here that you had to come back for. Where was that? And what did you need that, which I do not have. I'm not fully sure what that is, but I know I can't do anything about it yet. Right, there's got to be a safe point around here. I mean, like, there is in the dungeon. I guess that's better than nothing. All right, take two. Let's try to be a bit more careful about this. Health regen to kick in. Let me jumping over those. There we go. They see that it's much easier to just do things right like that. Just dodge him a bit longer. Ow. Okay, you know what? It's time to heal. Maybe that was a little too much healing, but... There we go. There was another altar somewhere in the desert, I believe. I just need to find that. I still need to find one other... Okay, I need to find quite a few more these altars, actually. Here's one. Just a moment. Crystal Fire was originally going to split, but I couldn't figure out how. I could understand that being a pain. I imagine, like, it would just screw up all the coding if he were to do that. What am I doing? I can get across this now. There we go. Okay, what does this get for us? Oh, it's really hot out there. I need some way to cool down quick. Trading sequence guy. The magic container. You'll love to see that. Got enormous bomb I carry. Alright. Well, we still need to find more of these altars. I don't need to keep using that. Let's go in this one. No, I literally... Okay, well, no, I literally just did, and I put one in there. Alright, where were the other ones that I need to find an altar to go with? Honestly, I just found one in a chest, so that needs one. I think there was a second one I got in the desert. It was here, I think I did. No, I did put this one already, okay. Maybe it was the one in the snow place I didn't find a place for? That's certainly possible. Let me just... So all bomb and any attachments means progressive when you find the lowest capacity first. Yeah. People have mentioned that, and that makes complete sense. That way you don't really mess up the logic of it all. So can't do anything about that. Back to that later. Usually, but not always near the enemies. Yeah, I'm trying to like remember where the ones I got were. I think I fought one in the snow area, and I never found the other side of it. Maybe it was the path over here. Let me just double check. Go all this way. How if I found the room where I fought the guy? Actually, get around this. Go past all these crabs. Well, then it would have been this guy. I guess I never found. Take notes on your Discord to things. That's good. Let's see. So, assume I found the altar for that one. Yeah, I did. So it's the altar for this one that I have not found yet. Okay. Look for bombable walls, probably. Now that was like the only one I think I didn't really find. Oh. Well, okay, that doesn't help me in this situation, but it's good to know you can walk on those lily pads. I don't know why I didn't think you could before. You know, I might as well check out that area over there. Well, I mean, like, when you work on multiple games, it would be understandable that some details would get forgotten. Ooh, I can cross this now. question is, what does that get? Right, I need to do a lot more before I'm ready to speak to Feor here. Right, I forgot to speak to Feor around here. You provide hints to their location. That makes sense. I'm just trying to avoid using hints because I just need to be a little more perceptive. Did I not do the one in the volcano? I could have sworn I did. Maybe I'm just remembering poorly. Okay, if you speed up, you do that. What was here? Okay, that was the one here. All right. Yeah, just death warp me. Alright, well. So if this isn't the spot where Feor... I can go this way. Alright, that opens up stuff over there. Still need to find whatever opens that door. Cross the gulf between worlds to defeat the knight who flies. Alright. You know, I need to remember that I can jump across this lava. Rupees, not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, so is there any like other notable spots for me to go right now? I don't really think so. I mean, other than finding, we've still got those two things. Hit on Crescent Isle is bugged. I see. Oh, right, I need to go south. Okay, navigate well using this. Having the ability to swim will be so useful. Not the way I would. Okay, yeah, I need to go down that way. You don't mind if I do. Last use the raft. Well, I mean, like, at some point you just swim, so the raft becomes redundant. Level 6 is Derelict Galleon. See, make sure there's not like an additional thing. Okay, yeah. Last raid can take me home. The sea so large, I'll never find a way across that. Gosh, I hope. You mean ever in any quest? Yeah, I mean, like that makes sense. Like, well, especially in well. There's a reason why it doesn't show up in most Zelda games, because like it's better to just gate it with the flippers instead. No, where was? Okay, well, it's not him. Of course, because the raft is a literal joke. That's funny. Where was there? Assume maybe. Well, no. Because that guy is looking for a different one. Can't help this right now. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have a buddy for a long period of time. Yeah, it figures. Well, I think we're gonna do Din's level 6 first. Well, we'll grab the map first, but. There's no. I found these lava channels through the strange run. I believe that the close right probably path forward may be open. I do like the idea of the last phase of the execution. It's not ideal. But you can do a lot worse. Well, I say I don't mind, but I don't mind yet. We'll see how I feel about it when I'm just stuck with a lot later. Because he... Alright, we'll go this way. Splitting, and we don't get the hammer as Din. Okay, I need to. Let's heal up a little, shall we? Alright, let's go back to it. That way. We're gonna have a lot of keys right now. Okay, well that's kind of rude of those guys, but what do I know? Lock on with those. I see how it is. There we go. And then we go this way. Now we just go back the way we came. This way. Alright, well now we need it. Okay, you jumped me, dude. Not cool. Pulling rocks. That's not cool. Everyone just has lock-on technology these days, apparently. Yeah. Just Jesus. Stuck here for a while until I remember the fans from the Subzero. I assume it's say go you do that. What did that do? I don't know. I really need to get into the habit of popping off that. This was Siege. Zoom across. Hey, that's not really an efficient way of getting across there, but you know, it works, so it's good enough. Keys. Several people got stuck forgetting to use Fall Breeze. Well, fortunately, it's not like me and forgetting to use Moose's Feather. That would be okay. Okay, dude. All right, let's see. What do we got here? This a little bit more smartly so I don't soft lock myself in this puzzle. This would be we're probably gonna be able to do this. Shooter plus block puzzle didn't work as intended, was promptly retired after this dungeon. Well, it seemed to work fine to me, but then again, I don't know what the vision was supposed to be, so I'd take what I say with a grain of salt. Chat. Give me just a moment. Okay, let's see where. Right, it's these puzzles. Boy, here I've already made a significant mistake. Yeah, it would. You know, well, no, I messed it up. I can't fix that. Alright, let's see. Path puzzles are most really true. Well, I've definitely gotten more used to them over the time. So I'm not as bothered by them as I was before. You know what? I messed it up again. I'm very much winging it. Very much to my detriment at that. What am I doing, man? No. No. Very good at making them, but latest quest is very puzzling and concentrates on unique gimmicks instead. That's good, that's good. I figured this one out, or did I mess it up? No, I did figure this one out. Thank goodness. There you go. No, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. He's very fast. He's definitely going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. Just need to use lightning rod, honestly. Flip through him when I have the chance. Invincibility frames. Alright. Well, did I open that one from the side? That could be problematic, but gonna pretend I didn't do nothing. Right, where was I going? I didn't go this other way yet, did I? Almost able to afford that one thing that cost 999 rupees. That wasn't the hints, clues, whatever. What's up here? Alright, well, this is good progress. Let's go this way. I let myself get too close there. Yeah, no, as long as it's not anything like what happened at the end of Balance of Danger, hecking heck. That was a bit rough. It was also absolute comedy, but it was still a bit rough. Can't do anything here yet, so we gotta go this way. Here, press this button. Hold the tree switch until it comes to rest. Keep striking it to claim it. Gosh, this guy just doesn't want to give up, huh? There we go. That's a neat puzzle. I like that one. The puzzles are completely random. That's probably for the best, but it works very well. I do like that one. Past all this. Oh, time to kill Ingo. Okay, he just keeps jumping back and forth. Well, unfortunately for him, he's dead now. You got the Bombos medallion, unleash superior fire on all foes, 20 MP. Alright, so that's what I need to use on those spots. We have quite a few spots to check out with that, actually. I think I just need to head back to where the tile is. Ingo. I mean, it might be the no. I could be getting confused with the version from Majora's Mask, but it doesn't really matter either way. Some of those sprites didn't look quite right. Seems like it could be a little broken. Yeah, it may be just a tad bit broken. This guy survived? There we go. Sprites are broken. Yeah, that could be a... Could be because I'm not using the version I'm supposed to be using. I'm going to be using the Bombos medallion an awful lot. Okay, so we just go. Where do we need to go? I might have to put an epilepsy warning on the VODs for this, just because, well, I am using this an awful lot, and it might be enough bright flashing to be a problem. I'm not sure. It intended to be OP and abused. Well, then I'm not going to feel bad for abusing them. Yeah, it may be a bit powerful. Just explode every single room. Press that. Big key. And we head back. You don't need to use fireballs to shove me back into the warp point. Alright, we come back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably put an epilepsy warning just to be safe. Go this way yet. There we go. I didn't go this way either. What am I doing? We want to go down first. I'm definitely going to be relying this way too much. I'm going to be in a real pick when I get to DC for epilepsy. Alright, I will let's see. Alright, so I've turned that on. Hopefully that will be in effect in the next stream. I don't know what... Well, okay. I will try to deal with that soon enough. I'll try to do a reset here in a moment. I am almost dead. Hubris getting the better of me. But yeah, once I'm through with this dungeon, I will try to reset real quick. Got ready rules. It pretty much means we explored the whole dungeon, right? Yep, except for, you know, a death warp is fine. Death warp is a little less fine. I forgot I didn't save the entrance, but you know, it's fine. Short distance away anyways. All right. Make sure. Yeah, I did save. All right, I'm going to check this real quick. Restart up Zelda Classic. Worry about it. There we go. All right, let's take a quick look to see if it reduces the flashing enough. No, granted, I'm not a person with epilepsy, so I don't really know, but I feel like that didn't really help. It's dangerous for you to be alone, here alone, child. I know you, but you're the Sage of Light. How can you even fall under control of the powers of darkness? What makes you think that I have? In the end, what difference is there between us? You fight for what you believe is right, as do I. The only difference is, I won't be merciful. This is working on evolution motion stuff. Yeah, he kind of got exploded. Sucks to suck, I guess. Shroud of Darkness. One step closer. Famed Oracle of Seasons. If you've gone this far, you must be indeed as powerful as ran foretold. If you know that much, you should be aware of why I'm here. Yes, the fragments of darkness. There's only 2 left for you to find. There's a ruin to the south of the swamp, near the part of this realm where the ice never melts. There is where you must go. Why are you telling me this? I know you aren't on my side. Is that so? Are you certain? You think that your action will free the hero and stop us? Maybe they will. Perhaps they won't. Well, that's gonna be future me's problem, I guess. Well, anyways, time to explode stuff. Few things for us. No, it's overkilling some of these guys, but I cannot help myself from just exploding everything. Okay, well, this is a long path. And that opens stuff up there, but Nayru can't swim yet, so it's kind of a moot point. There are 2 sides to every story. Only by seeing both can you reach the end. I'm going to be using Din level 7. Well, I'm only playing for about 31 more minutes tonight, so I probably won't actually be doing Din level 7. Like I'm missing something around here. Yeah, because I didn't find the, Wait, I need to go to the other right here. Crystal Volvagia. Alright, well, that's going to present a problem. Because now I'm really bad at finding these altars. Okay, I need to... Excuse me? You just kicked me out of the room! That's a little rude. Yeah, probably should. that didn't seem to be too effective. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, you don't need to be so aggressive with that. Okay, he may be a bit troublesome. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little rough. But if I'm just careful, which, and that is a big ask. Be careful. The hardest of the bunch. Yeah, I can see that. Trying to just kind of sort of cheese it. He's being pretty nice to me right now. I assume that's not gonna last. But if it did last, that'd be pretty sweet. Okay, falling down isn't doing me any favors there. I need to be a little faster. Okay, I don't know why I'm randomly falling off the ladders. Let's heal up a bit. Okay, well, it doesn't help when he just becomes immune to the shooter. But we're slowly whittling him down. Which is good. We can just whittle him down before he kills us. Just chill up here for a bit. Fall off ladders when you open the subscreen. I see. So I should just try to avoid doing that. Got it. I'm almost out of seeds. That could be problematic. I'll have to use some other method of damaging him. Is he getting faster? It feels like he's getting fast. Something I know can prevent it. No, probably just another one of those Zelda classic bugs. Should have been better positioned. Okay, that's not. Okay, can you be a little closer, please? He gets faster at 25% HP. Yeah, he definitely looks like it. He's probably not too happy with me right now. Fortunately, I can be quite patient sometimes. Okay, ow. I'll heal up just a little bit. And there we go. Gosh, we have so many crystalline flames, and we just have, like, none of the altars. That is something I'm definitely gonna have to remedy at some point. Ooh, boy. Let's not get stuck on silly things. Make sure there's not, like, a bombable wall I'm missing. Because, you know, there very well could be, but who knows. Alright, let's explore a bit of the rest of the world. Like, over here, there's a place to just blow up. Right, it's just... Okay, that's kind of a whatever store. I mean, it's like a revival potion in there? A revival potion, but, you know, I think I'm good. Where were the other spots? There's a spot near the forest. Heal up while we're at it. Well, this isn't the way where I'm wanting to go. What am I doing? Yeah, cheat revival. Okay, that is fair. I'm just not very much revival potion kind of guy. Is there anything here that... No, I think this is... I already saw everything to see there. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Ooh, okay. So this is another spot we just want to blow everything up. 100 rupees, do not feel rich. Yes, I do. I mean, there's seaside in this world. Alright, well. I'll come back to you later, I guess. Let me see, there's something else I wanted to check around here. Was it? Oh, wait, no, so I wanted to go back into level 3. Just touching. Yeah, I did do this one. Unfortunate, because I really need to find the other spots. Finding all the favorite spots except the right one. Yeah. No, either. Oh no, it's okay. It's a different medallion you need there. All right, fine. Really, I'm just not having much luck with anything when it comes to the inside of things. This wasn't anything. My memory is already just getting worse. The chest over here. Okay, I can get that chest now. Okay. I just need to remember how the heck I get over there. Go this way. And use this here. And a piece of art. Alright. And that's that dealt with. He handles this, right? That's one other one that I came too early to. Okay, this was. Sure that you have everything you're going to need? Yes, thank you again for your aid. I shall never forget my time. Once you get past the birds, they begin to gather around the isle. Use the magical mirror to continue your journey. Use the magical mirror to get 5 bounce back, 15 birds to win. Ouch. How many was it? I felt like this is a little more than I needed, but... Towards this world, I've come to rest. Part 2 affairs, visit the Cohen. Yep. It makes sense why they have you do them in order. Otherwise, it gets to be a very disjointed tale. So on the shore, well, like, I can't check from here, but... Probably somewhere to the south, then. Did I ever check what was up here? Like I got stopped by... Okay, no, there just isn't anything of value there anymore. Alright. Fair enough. Let's go check elsewhere. There's still somewhere I'm forgetting something at. There wasn't anything in here, right? Yeah, no. This was a different thing. Yeah. Consider adapting for adventures on quest beside not see that. And yeah, I can. That's probably a good decision just because I can see it easily overlapping a bunch with the others. Or did you? I'm just wandering right now. Let's see. I think there's some other spot I wanted to use that medallion, but I do not know off the top of my head. Well, I mean, I guess for starters, I could go try to go to the south and use the portals there. Doing the Oracle of Secrets and a new storyline. That sounds like it would be interesting. Especially, you definitely have been improving, and I'm definitely been enjoying the improvements you've done. So I'm sure it'll be good. Where is it going? Where is there a portal to this? You know, I probably should just look around a little more in Nayru instead of just doing so much as Din. Okay, let's see. Actually, you could use this to double check. I'm stupid. What am I thinking? Like, I'm thinking, like, where do I go to the shores of the world? Or of Labyrinth? If only there was a really obvious spot that I've already been to this stream. If only. Jeez, my memory is terrible sometimes. Now I just need to remember this, where the spot was. It's over this way. Hello again, my fantasy has taken place with Amy. Behold my story. It's been 7 years since Ganon took over. When is the hero going to show up? You must have patience. It is Delicus currently realms almost everything before the final dungeon can be finished. That's interesting, though. Like, I think, as I'm not sure I mentioned before, but I prefer not to play demos, because since I'm doing 100%, I prefer to just do a full playthrough, see everything, instead of breaking it up into multiple different streams. Does that make sense? I think it's just, since I only stream twice a week, I think it's better to do that. If I stream more often, then I would be more open to doing demos, but I'm currently not at this stage. You must have patience. Afraid that you'll be waiting in vain. What do you mean? Has something happened to the hero? Forces you have let him travel through time. That power, Hyrule will certainly do. Just to help, my name is Fior, and I was guided here by those who made your land. I have an artifact which, with your power, concealed Ganondorf away. Why should we trust you? For all we know, you work for our enemies. When undergo any test you wish to devise. Pyramid stages exist outside of time and space. Only one truly blessed by the goddesses can leave it. We will await your return. Use the cane of Samaria to escape the chamber of the stages. Alright then, let's... Yes, I figured it was... Alright, Oh, wait, what? I solved the puzzle later. I don't know, it didn't feel like I solved it. Main explosions open the way to another realm. And it breaks. Yeah, I can see how that would happen. I'm assuming that, like, you have it, the block from the Cane of Samaria place a spot down, and then it just doesn't it doesn't undo it when you move the block elsewhere. Alright, let's see, so... I know I've been to the spot that obviously has Fior this time, but I need to, like, actually remember where that was. What was in... Some of these scripts, man. Well, that's just programming in general. Sometimes, no matter what you try to just say, you know what? What if I just chose not to work, and then you just have to deal with it. All right. I think I know where I need to go. Not around here, but... More so, go back this way. Go this way. Regularly fight ZC and lose. Yeah, I imagine if I was, well, like, I've tried doing stuff in engine with Zelda Classic, and sometimes it's just oof. Hello again, my friends think to Amy. Behold my story. 7 stages should be ready to seal again for now. All that's left is for me to awaken the ones who created Hyrule. Use tools at your disposal to reach the heart of the dungeon. Interesting. What tools do I have available? Oh, that's a lot of tools. Okay. Wow, the power kegs are certainly very for our mini dungeon. Is neat though. This is like I should know which one thing to use for this. I'm just dumb. Missed the dig spots. Oh, okay. So I just didn't dig enough. All right. You know what? That's fair. Wasn't sure if it was supposed to be. Well, you know, I really should have just said, looked at it and said, yeah, it's full of sand with nothing else. Of course, you're supposed to dig. Well, one of these is going to be the right spot. Oh, in the other rooms? Oh. Whoops. He's the only one getting it. Right, I didn't realize that those were dig spots. My bad. I'm being silly. Another mirror shard. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? You know, it works for me. Grab that. Okay. Let's see. Well, I don't like the bolos very much. Nothing in that room. All right. This looks like a magical mirror kind of deal. Ow! That actually hurt a decent bit. There we go. Well, it's probably not what you're supposed to use, but let me use a cane here. I need to get faster at using hotkeys. There we go. All right, what's? Oh, there's one of the. Oh no, it's not a crystalline flame altar. Gosh dang it! Oh, creators of Hyrule, hear my plea. See away the evil that we may live. Make a pool under the soil of another world grow. Hold to find me again. Yeah, we will. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Which, who knows when that will be? But someday we will get there. All right, I guess we can do a little more as Nayru. We're almost out of time for this session, but we'll still need to figure out where the I need to remind myself of all the different NPCs that are just chilling out in the world. Let me see. I feel like there's probably some random caves I'm just forgetting about. I really ought to go investigate. I'm just wandering around Lina City for no apparent reason, I guess. Let me just check random caves. I really should. What I actually should do is buy that one thing. Yeah, I remember what was over there because yeah, yep, I remember that. Let's go to the shop. It's in Rolling Ridge. Pretty sure it is, at least. Already met. Yeah, like I figured as much. I just need to actually go to them at this point. Yeah, I can grab this. Oracle seed satchel, carry up to 99 ember seeds. Nice. Don't really use ember seeds nowadays. I probably should, but I don't really use them. You got a charge rate. You fire arrows faster than before. Yeah, nothing there. Running through stuff now. I don't have the Bombos medallion. It hurts a little on the inside. Yeah, that was like not gonna be there. She is still clueless about everything. Okay, well, like, I could probably spend a little more time searching, but I think that's probably best saved for next stream since we are running a little low on time right now. So we are going to call it there. So, yeah, she isn't as OP as Din. That will be one of the pain points going forward, where I can just obliterate everything as Din, and they was like, huh? You can do that? But yeah, so obviously we'll pick this back up on Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're making decent progress. There's still lots of side quest stuff that's eluding me that I just need to really lock in and find, but we will get that down next time. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time. And thank you to the dev for showing up. I hope this has been enjoyable watching.